Scalar.
And I'm Amber from Kyuujin Cosplay, and today we're back with you guys with Jujutsu Kaisen, episode 2.
Last episode we met our main character, whose name we completely forgot. The pink hair. What?
Give us a chance.
The pink hair guy. Yeah. It's gonna be a long time for us to remember all the names, but we'll get there. So he seems like an okay guy. He's pretty laid back. He's loving attention with his grandpa who died last episode. It changed his perspective on death, and he left him with not a warning, but an advice. He wanted to tell him something about his parents. He never got the chance to, so he said basically, save as many people as you can because you're strong, and he is very strong.
And that was only specific.
Well, weird because it's not normally the type of advice you would say to someone when you're about to die, you know? I don't know if the grandpa knew something that we don't about the main character, but it seemed like he did. So in any case, his friends, the main character's friends, were attacked by a curse that they attracted to the school because they played around with paranormal stuff, and he saved them with the help of a guy from Jujutsu Tech, who's pretty cool. He's got like cursed wolves, and that's awesome. So, and the main character, he really wanted to save his friends. He really wanted to fight this curse, and he did, to the point where he actually swallowed the cursed finger that his friends were playing with, and now he's a curse himself.
Yeah, that was, let's not talk about that fact.
Well, we have to, because it's like, he's in some sort of mess now, he's not okay, and the other guy from Jujutsu Tech now has to stop him. I think it's not gonna end well. So, let's see what happens.
Alright,
let's
watch
go.
it, guys.
Itadori. He looks cool though. He seems in control.
Well, look at the tattoos.
They're gone, yeah. Hey, Gojo.
He's a sensei.
2年のみんなに見せようっとさすがに特級呪物が行方不明となると上がうるさくてねで見つかった
Well, right there, sensei.
ごめんそれ俺食べちゃったマジ
Oh. How can you see anything?
本当だ混じってるよウケる体に異常は別にスクナと変われるかい多分できる
You still got the markings for the eyes.
10秒経ったら戻っておいででも大丈夫僕最強だから
Confident, I like that. I like his personality.
後ろ低くは他の俺がいる
He keeps talking about his day.
Yeah, because he's that strong. That's nice.
Oh shit!
そんでね中の生
Okay, he's amazing. No wonder he's a sensei.
生徒の前なんでねかっこつけさせてもらう
I would too if I was a teacher, just saying.
Let's not forget that right now he's blindfold.
Well, I don't understand how that works, but yeah.
いつの時代でも厄介なものだな呪術師は
Oh shit! If he controls that power eventually, he's gonna be so strong.
If there's a huge if.
話でもないか 7、8、9そろそろかな
He does control it pretty well.
ただ乗っ取れないこの虎杖とかいう構造
So with a strong will.
He's very good at this.
大丈夫だった驚いた本当に制御できてるよでもちょっとうるせえんだよなあいつの声がするそれで済んでるのが奇跡だよ
Yeah. Oh shit. You're involved now.
さてここでクエスチョン彼をどうすべきかな 仮に器だとしても呪術規定にのっとれば虎杖は死刑対象です。
Please don't.
でも死なせたくありません。
Thank you.
Oh.
市場です。なんとかしてくだ
He's
さい。
kind of responsible for what happened if he was supposed to be in charge.
True.
任せなさい。てなわけで改めて君
Back to the first episode beginning.
死刑は死刑でも執行猶予がついた。これは君が食べた呪物と同じものだ。全部で20本。うちではそのうちの6本を保有してる。ああ、手足で？いや、スクナは腕が4本あるんだ。
And 4 eyes too.
Yeah. But
見ての通りこれは壊せない。それだけ強力な呪いなんだ。そこで君だ。君が死ねば中の呪いも死ぬ。
Ah.
うちの老人どもは臆病でね、今すぐ君を殺せと騒ぎ立ててる。でもそんなのもったいないでしょ。
They can use him, you know.
she's gonna eat all 20 fingers?
どうせ殺すなら全てのスクナを取り込ませてから殺せばいい。
Oh
Will
shit!
he be able to do that though? Can he keep like fighting the guy if he has all his fingers?
今すぐ死ぬか、全てのスクナを見つけ出し取り込んでから死ぬか。
It's a shitty deal!
It is a shitty deal. Like, well, you're gonna die anyway, but at least episode before that.
I'm guessing that the more fingers he gets, the more strong he becomes.
I don't think you'd be able to kill him if he's stronger in the end.
I don't think they're gonna kill him either at the end, whether they want to or not. No, whether they can or not. Kind of like with Blue Exorcist. They want to kill Rin, but they don't because he's an asset.
で、どうするか決まった？こういうさ、呪いの被害って結構あんの？今回はかなり特殊なケースだけど、被害の規模だけで言ったらザラにあるかな。呪いに遭遇して普通に死ねたら御の字。ぐちゃぐちゃにされても死体が見つかればまだマシってもんだ。
That's still not a good outcome to me.
So what's the worst
ス
outcome?
クナの捜索をするとなれば凄惨な現場を見ることもあるだろうし、まあ好きな地獄を選んでよ。お前は強いから人を助けろ。あの指まだある。
Good luck.
確定だね。肉体の体勢だけじゃない。少ない相手に難なく自我を保てる。
Good.
1000年生まれてこなかった一切。
Chosen one!
いや、なんでもない。球場に荷物まとめておいで。どこ行くの？東京。お前はこれから俺と同じ呪術師の学校に転入するんだ。え？東京都立
Makes sense.
呪術高等専門学校。
It looks pretty
ちなみ
cool.
に1年生は君で3人目。少な。
The third first year, so it's like an elite school.
じいちゃん。
Well, maybe like not everyone knows about this life, so they can't all go.
東京も日本に2校しかない呪術教育機関の1校。表向きには私立の宗教系学校とされている。とりあえずユージはこれから学長と面談で下手打つと入学拒否られるから決まってね。そしたら俺即死刑。なんだ貴様が頭ではないのか。力以外の序列は
He grew up now. No.
悪い先生、たまに出てくんだ。
It's gonna be interesting in the future.
小僧の体をものにしたら真っ先に殺してや
You
る。
can try.
少ないに狙われるなんて光栄だね。やっぱこいつ有名なの？だがそいつは実在した人間だよ。1000年以上前の話だけどね。呪術全盛の時代、術師が総力を挙げて彼に挑み敗れた。
Fuck.
スクナの名を冠し、死後呪物として時代を渡る城さえ僕らは消し去ることができなかった。まごうことなき呪いの王だ。
It did you have to eat the finger?
そうだね。力の全てを取り戻したスクナならちょっとしんどいかな。負けちゃう。勝つさ。
It might be a little draining. I like his confidence, whether it's true or not.
I'd like to see all his abilities. It seems interesting.
矢賀正道学長だ。
その子が
虎杖裕二です。好みのタイプはジェニファー・ローレンス。よろしくお願いします。
何しに来た？
Oh, fudge.
面倒。
呪術高専にだ。呪いを学び呪いを払う術を身につけ、その先に何を求める？
I'm gonna die after I hit 20 fingers.
スクナの指回収するんすよ。ほっとくと危ないんで。
なぜ？事件、事故、病気、
Yeah,
君の
but
知らない人
he
間が
was
日
told
々
to
死んでい
save
くのは
them.
当たり前のことだ。
始まった。
それが呪いの被害となると看過できないというわけか。
そういう遺言なんでね。
つまり他人の指図で君は呪いに立ち向かうとは不合格だ。
It kind of has to come from you, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck!
人形じゃなかったのか。
And those are not cute anymore.
人形だ。私の呪いがこもっているわね。
I'm gonna love watching everyone's, different abilities.
納得のいく答えが聞けるまで攻撃は続くぞ。
So you won't fail. I'll beat you till you win. Whoa!
呪術師は常に死と隣り合わせ。自分の死だけでない。呪いに殺された人を横目に呪いの肉を切り裂かねばならんこともある。不快な仕事だ。それを他人に言われたから笑わせるな。
Well, maybe you
あ
don't
の
know
死
him.
刑を先延ばすためだと言われた方が納得がいく。
ざけんな。俺は。
君は自分が呪いに殺された時もそうやって祖父のせいにするのか。
You can't just allow anyone to come to the school because it's dangerous. They've gotta have resolve.
君の心のありよう。
運動も喧嘩も昔から人並み以上にできた。でもそれを一度だって俺にしかできないって思ったことはない。スクナック、それは俺にしかできないんだって。死刑から逃げられたとしてこの使命から逃げたらさ、飯食って風呂入って漫画読んでふと気持ちが途切れた時、ああ今スクナのせいで人が死んでるかもなってへこんで、
Yeah.
俺には関係ねえ、自分に言い聞かせるのか。そんなのごめんだね。
I think you just passed.
自分が死
Oh,
ぬ
he's
時
got a
のことは
smile.
分からんけど生き様で後悔はしたくない。
合格だ。
Thank
よう
you.
こそ呪術高専へ。
隣かよ。お、伏黒。
He's gonna bother him
教
non-stop.
室なんていくらでもあったでしょ。だって逃げた方
Oh,
が
but
いい。
since they know they're gonna be best
任
teams.
務で十分です。ありがた迷惑。おお、ちゃんとしてる。だから迷惑だっつうの。一緒。それより明日はお出かけだよ。
He's probably shipping them,
迎えに行
迎えに来ます。
Don't become best friends. That's how it works.
盛岡までですでに4時間。ようやくあのクソ田舎ともおさらばね。スカウトされたらどうしよう。スタダとか。
It passed so fast. Sorry, the ending kinda threw me off a little bit.
I'm captivated by the ending.
Okay, so that was episode 2.
It went so fast.
It went
I
really fast.
barely spoke.
Well, I think that this is something that happens with the first few episodes of a show. We get introduced to characters, we get introduced to the world, we get introduced to the school. So as they introduce everything, well, there's not much to say or do, you know. We're kind of taking it all in, and we're understanding the world. So, but I think it's gonna be actually pretty easy, because I feel like it's kind of a mix of Blue Exorcist and another show I've seen. I can't, find the name of it, but it does resemble Blue Exorcist a little bit. You know, you've got a school of people, not many people, but there's more in Blue Exorcist, but still, you've got a group of people learning to become exorcists, sort of. So it's very similar in that way. And the main character is a guy who is kind of one with what they're hunting, you know? With Rin, he's spoiler alert, but son of Satan.
Yeah.
And in this one, he's a vessel for a curse. So it's so similar. And I love Blue Exorcist. So one thought that went through my mind while I watched this episode was like, I'm so gonna make Axiel watch this, because he loved Blue Exorcist. So I'm like, he's gonna love this.
He might love this one too.
Yeah.
I keep thinking that maybe in the long run, so right now it's easy for him to swallow fingers and just be okay with the power from Sukuna. But what about the 10th finger, the 15th finger, the 20th finger?
Yeah,
will he be able to handle everything?
I've been thinking about that as well. Like, maybe the more fingers he gets, the stronger. Well, we know that the stronger Sukuna's gonna get. So is it gonna be that easy for him then to, subdue him and keep in control? Maybe not. That could be interesting if they play with that. And not just that, but like, what makes it so easy for him to control him? Is it his emotions? Because he's very... It's easy for him to just let go of his emotions when it matters. As far as we've seen, he doesn't seem bothered by the fact he's gonna die. He's not... he sees his friends, and he sees, the guy who got hurt kind of because of him. And he doesn't, wallow in sadness and self-pity. He moves on and does something about it. So his emotions seem pretty in check. But is that why it's so easy for him to keep the guy in control? Because in the future, if he loses it, if something happens and he loses it, does he lose control too? Because that could be interesting as well. If in a fight with a curse, something happens, you get close to someone, something happens to them, I don't know, and he loses it emotionally, and the curse comes out and wreaks havoc. That could happen. It's been seen in other shows, so...
Right now, what I can think is he's able to switch it on and off.
Yes, but he's not in control when
he's not in control of Sukuna's power while he's in Sukuna's
form.
Yeah.
But that could be cool too, if he learns to use the power without letting Sukuna take control. Because in a fight, I would assume that, he's gonna learn some techniques, he's gonna learn some stuff. But in a fight, it's gonna be, great to see Sukuna fight if he needs them. Mm-hmm. But no one is saying that he will help. That's the thing. So we will see. We'll see, how it's handled, if it gets easier or harder for him to stay in control in the future, and if he lets him out to fight. Right now, he's kind of reminding me of Parasite. He's kind of a not a friend, but he's a presence that's always there, listens to everything that's happening, and can interact too. He makes that mouth appear, so he's gonna be there, and he's gonna be a character in this show. Is he gonna be used? Is he gonna be, helping? Is he gonna be, going against the main guys? I don't know.
Pretty sure it's gonna be sarcastic though.
Well, it's a character trait that's pretty funny, especially if he's just a commentator,
or just a map.
Well, the commentator. So, in any case, I really loved the teacher's Gojo. Was that his name? Gojo Sensei. Anyway, him. I really love his personality. I think he's really funny. From the little appearance that we saw of him in the first episode, I assumed that he was kind of this jokey character. He makes jokes.
I thought he was a student at first. Maybe an advanced student or something, but not a teacher.
I don't know why. I don't remember if they mentioned it in the first episode, but I knew he wasn't a student.
No, we didn't say he was a sensei or something. We never know.
Well, I guessed he was at least an
Didn't
upperclassman.
know his name, so.
At the very least, I knew he was at the very least an upperclassman. So now we know he's a sensei. He's so fucking strong, and I'm pretty sure we've seen nothing. He's been showing up a little bit, but he's been handling this guy at one finger though. So he says he would win with all the fingers, but I don't know if he's being modest or not. If it's true or not, but I would love to see him go 100% eventually. I don't know if it has to do with the headband he's got on his eyes, but if he takes it off and it makes him go 100%, I would love to see this. So yeah, I want to see more of this guy. I want to see him fight. It's gonna be cool. And yeah, his personality is so different from the characters I usually love, because I love more the other guy. Whose name I forgot, I'm sorry. But the guy whose hairstyle I really don't appreciate on a character I like, but yeah, this one. Normally he's like 100% what I love in a character. His personality and stuff. But I'm loving the sensei as well, and he's just so different from what I usually love that it's kind of throwing me off, but in a good way, you know? He's making me laugh, he's quirky, you know, he brings some fun to the table, which is pretty cool. Like, not all of them are gloomy and so depressed. So that's cool.
True.
The other guy, like the other girl we haven't seen yet, is going to be interesting as well.
She seemed a little bit snobbish, though.
I
From just what we saw, she seemed a little bit like posh.
I did get a feeling that maybe she thinks she's the bomb, like that she's stronger than she might be, or that she thinks that she's better than people around her.
She's gonna have a rude wake up call.
Unless she's very strong and she can back it up.
Unless she is. But I'm hoping for a rude wake up call.
In any case, like, one thing that surprised me, because we're not used recently to watching stuff like that, but it's the way the main character just interacts with everything, whether it's his reasons for doing things, or his attitude, or his way of reacting to certain news. Like, you're gonna die, so what do you choose? Like, die now or die later? He's pretty chill about it, and it's kind of... okay, it's weirding me out. He's following his grandpa's last wish because it makes sense, because it's what his grandpa wanted, and more than that, he wouldn't feel okay with the idea of staying back behind, you know, and letting people suffer for something that only him could change. So that makes sense, you know. It's not just, oh, I want to be the best, you know. It's not about that. It's a very mature way of seeing the problem and wanting to change and attack that problem. So I'm glad that they're taking this route, because we don't see it often. It's different. I love it. So yeah.
Alright.
Something else?
No.
So we'll move on.
Not for now. Not for now.
Great characters, great art style still, amazing fights. I want to see more of it. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this with us. If you want to see episode 3 right away, it is already on Patreon. You can check it out right now if you want. The link is in the description.
Yep, so don't forget to subscribe for the Watch It Now, guys. And if not, wait for the next one to be out on YouTube, which will be next week. So we're gonna see you then.
Bye.
Bye, guys.